Hey, everybody.
Hello.
How's it going? Thanks for joining us. We have decided to record our wraparounds on the Aristocats live, so you guys can join in.
Yeah.
We would love that.
It'll be
Yay.
a shorter wraparound because the bulk of the show is so long and good.
Yeah.
We're going to be talking to Tom Amin, who just composed a new album. And then we get into the heart of the Aristocats.
And we talk about that film from 1970. Excellent.
Yeah. And then once again, if you have any comments,
Oh, that's right.
please put them in the Sky Chats.
Yeah. I wanted to have this going. Oh, fancy. On the Aristocats.
Wait, was that music from Rob Dellinger?
No, that music was just from a countdown video.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That would be nice, though. We actually could play some music. Hello, Kelly.
Hey, Kelly.
Welcome. We're so glad you joined us today.
Kelly, have you seen the Aristocats?
I think she commented.
Did you see the Aristocats at the DCA VHS night at Disney? The DVD?
What?
The DVD night at Disney last week.
Oh, do you see
DVD?
Yeah,
DVC.
Yeah, they did.
Well, because I think Kelly and Courtney went to go see Little Goofy.
No, they saw Max in his Powerline outfit because that was very exciting. But they did see the Aristocats. They just didn't get a chance to take a picture with them.
Okay.
I think. Yes.
Those costumes are so cute.
They are.
They were huge. Heads were humongous.
Adorable. Any of the fuzzy characters are just so fun. Like Sully. We got a picture with Sully.
Oh, we all got a picture with Sully.
And then of course there's always, whenever I see Judy or Nick, I just go nuts.
Yeah.
Because they're so furry and cute, and all you want to do is like just pet them.
Well, my fun is watching you go crazy over them.
It's always a thing with me. Fuzzy little plush animals. Well, stuffed animals. I still sleep with animals.
Yes,
stuffed
she does.
Animals.
Lots and lots of them.
Yes, Kelly. I hope we see them more.
Yeah, they were at the Sweethearts night, but we didn't see them at all.
Right. Oh, good. Oh, we got lots of comments here on our so we were
good.
Yes. Well, we'll share those in our what is that called? Shout outs. Our shout outs.
Okay. Then you want to write that in shout outs?
What?
Write shout outs, because if you don't, we'll forget to do it.
Oh, I won't forget.
Okay.
But I will put that in
before
here.
The outro.
Okay. Oh, you didn't have it? Because it's so long already. Because we talked with Tom Amin about his album and
I didn't think we would need shout outs.
Oh, but everyone needs to weigh in on the Aristocats, right? Yes.
I've never seen Marie out.
I have. I've seen her.
Just
at Disneyland?
At an ordinary day, or
not an ordinary,
special day?
I want to say she was out when the pandemic, they reopened after the pandemic, and there was like random characters in the grassy areas that you couldn't remember. You could go up and like take pictures from far away, but you couldn't hug them.
I still want to meet the fan group who goes after each and every character in each and every outfit. Like, you have a whole section, a checklist on Mickey. We have his 100th anniversary outfit. We have his regular outfit, his Fantasia outfit, and just every character. There's got to be this fan group out there.
Oh, I'm sure there's people out there who are like that. Yeah. Oh, and Kelly. Okay, so Kelly has seen Marie out in Toontown.
Well, that's why we had never seen her.
And you know what's really interesting is when Teresa and I were in Toontown right after the pandemic, we saw Clarice, who is the female chipmunk. And she was out in Toontown.
I didn't know there was a female chipmunk.
Yeah. In fact, she was out on the night that we went. Sweethearts night, we just didn't see her. They were like gone at the moment we passed by that area.
I do recall you saying that. I know there's a female Stitch, the pink Stitch.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, she was out. Angel. So Stitch and Angel were taking pictures in Tomorrowland. We never saw them because we're not the biggest Stitch fans. I know there's a huge contingent of Stitch fans, which is awesome.
Okay, Justin is saying that Marie is a huge deal in Tokyo. Why? I wonder why.
Well, Hello Kitty's a huge deal over there too. So I think it's just like maybe a cat thing? I have no idea.
Is there room for 2 big cats in Tokyo? I don't know.
I don't know.
Kevin, let's read his before we move on. Everybody wants to be a cat because a cat is the only cat that knows where it's at.
He's referencing the
The
music.
song. Everybody wants to be a
Yes.
cat.
Everybody wants to be a cat.
Not everybody, it's everybody. Everybody. Everybody.
Excuse me. Well, then Kevin wrote it
No,
wrong.
you're incorrect grammar, okay? All right.
Yeah. All right, everybody, we are going to start recording. But once again, if you have comments about the Aristocats, we're going to get there very soon to shout outs. So please share them in the comments here and we can read them. Are you done making noises?
Never.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna start recording.
Kevin is sharing that I am so hip.
Nice.
I think you're the first and only person to ever say those words or type them.
I'm gonna delete that. I'm just kidding.
Oh, please do.
Okay.
There's nothing hip about me.
I'm not hip either.
Is it hip not to be hip?
Yes.
It's like in high school, it was cool not to be cool.
Well, not for me, but regardless. Okay, that's a whole other discussion. All right, we're gonna nip that in the bud.
All right.
And start working on our show because I hit record. So you guys ready?
We're ready.
Okay.
Now go ahead and make your noises.
This is what you can look forward to on episode 406 of Skywalking Through Neverland.
Hey, Skywalkers! We've got a very big show this week, and we guarantee that no cats, kittens, bloodhounds, geese, or mice were harmed in the making of this podcast episode. We just can't say the same for murderous butlers. With that said, we want to welcome you once again to Skywalking Through Neverland. I am Richard Woloski. Now, everyone, please say hello to my sweetie wife, Sarah, who loves drawing Dianogas.
Oh my gosh, Dianogas are so much fun to draw. I love it.
But you didn't expect that, did you?
No, but they really are. The little neck, it goes bloop, and then you make the little eye, it goes bloop, and it's looking. You can have it look anywhere. That's really fun. I love them. Richard's getting a Dianoga.
Not just any Dianogas. Sarah is drawing this particular Dianoga, the one that we got from Disneyland.
Yes.
A while back.
But now I'm making his neck longer. You know what? How does he?
He's supposed to move. He's supposed to do something, but I forget.
How does he do it?
You gotta pinch.
It's like in the back.
Something.
Hold on. Oh no, he's getting a tear back here.
Oh no.
Oh. Okay, hold on. I know we did it once. Oh.
Okay, we're taking an unexpected tangent in the show.
He's falling. Wait. What's this say?
Okay.
I don't know if
this is the Dianoga you could get at the trading post.
Yeah.
You can get it at Duck and Dars.
Yes.
And you squeeze him and he does something. Like gives you a warm hug or.
I'm not sure where you squeeze.
All right.
him.
Anyway,
so
this is the Dianoga that Sarah has taken a liking to. So
well, it's a good reference,
yes.
Right? And when I draw,
yes.
Okay, but we made the neck bigger. Okay, when I draw him, he's a good reference to draw.
I think this is the most we've ever talked about Dianogas on this show.
Except when we showed him off the first time.
That's very true. Okay, second time. All right, moving right along.
Here,
this is where you come in.
Oh, this is where I come in. Oh, well, welcome everyone. We are your enthusiastic podcast destination for the many decades of your Star Wars, Disney, and Marvel fandom. So imagine a big Wookiee hug and a sprinkle of pixie dust for our family of Skywalkers.
Now, coming up on this episode, Tom Amin joins us to tell us about his new album, Even Villains Have a Soft Side. And that shows that villains aren't one-dimensional.
No, it's true.
Now, we then get into a discussion where we break down and review Disney's 1970s animated film, The Aristocats. And a film I've never seen before.
It was a really fun discussion.
All right, now you take
okay.
Now you go.
Coming up on this episode, Tom Amin joins us to tell about his new album, Even Villains Have a Soft Side. And that shows that villains aren't one dimensional. Then we get into our discussion where we break down and review Disney's 1970 animated film, The Aristocats.
So much fun. Now, we are being sponsored by Small World Vacations, and they are a diamond level Disney vacation planner travel agency and can help you book your trip to a Disney park around the world, or on the Galactic Star Cruiser, or in the Mickey Mouse penthouse suite at the Disneyland Hotel. Look at our Instagram account. We do a whole tour of this beautiful suite.
Really
And
cool.
best of all, guess what? This service is free of charge. So head over there to smallworldvacations.com for a no obligation price quote and tell them Skywalking Through Neverland sent you.
Now, we are recording this from Long Beach, California on February the 7th, 2023. So, Richard, what happened today in Star Wars history?
Well, 30 years ago today, we welcomed Jet Lucas into the world. Yes, Jet Lucas, George Lucas's son, he turns 30 today. He was born on this date, February the 7th, 1993. And Jet, well, he played a couple of roles in the Star Wars prequels. He played a Jedi Padawan named Jet Jacasa, and he played him in Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith, where he was struck down.
Okay, read this thing again.
Now, he is the son of George Lucas, and he played a Jedi Padawan named Jet Zakasa in Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith, where he met his demise at the wrong end of a clone trooper blaster. Yeah, well, you know, he provided a diversion for Bail Organa so he could escape, but didn't live to see the end of that day. I had seen him at a convention at a celebration where a big mass of people were walking around George Lucas, and he was there. And last time I'd seen Jet was in Revenge of the Sith, where he was like, 3.5 feet tall. Now he's like 6.5 feet tall.
Wow.
And standing right in front of George Lucas. I said very loudly, if that tall guy would move, we could see George. And someone said, that's Jet Lucas. Oh, no. So I'm looking around like, hey, who said that? Come on, have some courtesy, would you?
Oh, that's so funny. Oh my goodness. Wow.
And then you and I kind of met him at Celebration Chicago when at the 501st party, the big bash.
Yeah.
And they had that little VIP room, which somehow we were in.
Right.
And Jet was there with Ezra.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Are you talking about at the museum?
Yes, at the museum.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't remember too much about that night because I'd had a lot to drink. People were buying us drinks.
Yes, they were.
It was fun.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, are we ready?
We are ready to hear about the softer side of evil with Tom Amin.
We want to welcome Corwin of Amber, who is saying hi to both of us, and then just a special hello to me. So thank you.
Okay.
And then let's see. Oh, that's a whole bunch. Hi, Pierre. Welcome. All right. So now we want to hear your comments, you guys, about the Aristocats. And let us know. Because I'm going to read some of these. Oh, perfect.
Are you ready?
Yes.
So that was our breakdown with Tom Amin on the Aristocats. And of course, we always want to hear from you Skywalkers. So we put out a post telling you, or asking you rather, to give us your opinions and your thoughts and your feelings on the Aristocats. So who do we have up first?
Well, we have Courtney Turkel, who is saying, although Aristocats is not my favorite 1970s animated film, I absolutely love the songs that came from this movie. From Thomas O'Malley to Scales and Arpeggios to Everybody Wants to Be a Cat. They are some of the biggest and also most underrated songs in the Disney songbook. Plus, Edgar is a most nefarious villain trying to kill kittens just because they are getting all the money and he isn't. Yes. Yes.
And once again, this is a children's film. All right. Next up, we have
Next up, we have Teresa Delgado. Now, Teresa loves the Aristocats, and she really wanted to share a comment. So here it is. Aristocats is one of my absolute favorite Disney films of all time. Every character is just so perfect. I view myself as Toulouse, or maybe Berlioz. Sarah can decide. There are so many amazing lines in this movie. Bumpershoot, little cricket bugs, Betty by basket, and so many other things. Can you walk like a goose? I can. I can try. I think that would be fun. And she goes on to say, Roquefort is my favorite side character, although Napoleon and Lafayette are amazing too. I have no idea what makes it so perfect to me other than it hits all the right notes. The music, the colors, the characters, just everything. Okay, I want to go watch it now. Now, I will agree the colors are so interesting. They're like it's a different color palette than we normally see, and it doesn't seem like the colors would work together, and yet they all do.
Yeah,
You got like orange and
Mhm.
gray and white and pink, but they all they work.
Yeah, they were very much like watercolors,
Mm-hmm.
which are
Oh
very,
yeah.
very, very nice. But with this whole Xerox kind of animation,
Mm-hmm.
which we went over with our discussion with Tom, it did it work? I guess it worked for this film and for the budget they were working on, I guess.
Right.
But I'm glad that they moved upward and onwards from that style.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait,
And
hold on.
oh yes.
Kelly wants to say in the Sky Chat, I love Tom's albums. They are so good. Well, his new album, Even Villains Have a Soft Side, comes out today.
It's available right now. Right now. So you can go to any music player and search Tom Amin and it'll pop right up.
And the fun thing playing Tom's records, his albums, you get the chance to do the whole guess name that tune.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's always fun.
Yeah.
He has his own special twist onto each and every theme.
So don't look at the track names, but try to guess what they are. All right. We have 2 more comments. You ready?
Mhm.
Okay. So Justin Smith says, I remember getting the Scat Cat as a Happy Meal toy at McDonald's.
What one was that?
Oh, back in the 90s or 80s, I'm sure.
Oh, okay.
Probably 80s.
Did they have a whole Aristocats promotion, or
I'm sure they did.
Or was it just one of many Disney characters you could get with a Happy Meal?
So I remember that Happy Meal toys, they did do promotions from time to time. I have my Bambi characters from that. So they did like random Happy Meals in the 80s based on Disney, probably re-release of the films.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, definitely. And then Meredith Duckworth, we're going to round out with her comment here. Ladies don't start fights, but they can finish them.
Marie said that.
Yes, she did.
When her brothers were fighting.
Uh-huh. I love that. Oh, perfect.
Is that true? Sarah? I'm talking to you. Ladies don't start fights, but they finish them.
Oh, yes. It's true.
Okay. Can you give us an example?
No.
Can you make one up?
Okay.
Whenever you see me arguing with someone, you always come in there and make your little doe-eyed face, and that stops the fight because then I just forget what we're doing and I'll move on.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. There you go. There's an example right there.
All right. Well, thank you everyone for sharing your comments on the Aristocats.
Well, that wraps up episode 406 of Skywalking Through Neverland. We want to thank Tom Amin and all of you Skywalkers who have contributed to this show and told us what you thought of the Aristocats. And we want to thank everyone who's been commenting on our Instagram page, our YouTube videos, the Rebel Spy Reject, on the posts on the shows, on our Facebook groups and pages. Everything you do, it all matters.
Are you interested in our book, Today in Star Wars History? Well, you can head to skywalkingthroughneverland.com/book and buy autographed copies of part 1 and part 2. And Richard, you and I are now working on another companion journal.
Which you've been sharing on social media.
Yes, I've been working on the cover. And I've been sharing as I go along because people really like to see the process. I know I always like to see the process of artists. So it's really cool. And it always tickles me when like artists themselves comment on my post. I was like, oh
Sure.
my gosh.
That's validation.
It was very cool. So thank you, everybody who's
And we're-
commented.
And we're expecting to have this done by WonderCon at the end of March.
Yes.
We better get a step on it.
Yes. We'd also like to thank our sponsor, Small World Vacations, for their support. Are you thinking of a trip to Disney parks? Well, you can fill out a Get a Quote form at smallworldvacations.com today. Their vacation planning service is free of charge. So check it out and tell them that Skywalking Through Neverland sent you.
Now, do you want to support Skywalking Through Neverland?
I do.
Well, good, because you can consider supporting us through the Skywalking Force, which is our Patreon. The Skywalking Force has access to bonus content in the form of our Zoom discussions on the latest Disney Plus shows. Right now, we're doing the Bad Batch, dissecting all of those shows and having a really fun conversation with them. And that bonus content begins at, get this, only $5 a month. So head over there to skywalkingforce.com and have a look at all of the options. And thank you to those who are already part of the Skywalking Force.
Now we are part of the Skywalking Network.
Everybody in the Sky Chat, you know what to do.
Yeah, we even have some people in the Skywalking Network in the Sky Chat.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Skynet.
You can find other great shows like Talking Apes,
The Max Effects Podcast,
the Neverland Clubhouse,
Totally Tell Me Everything,
Star Warsologies,
and the YouTube shows Collectopolis,
and
Today in Star Wars History.
I do have to say that Star Warsologies just came out with a new show today. So make sure you check that out on your podcatchers or on skywalkingthroughneverland.com. And you can find us on social media. We are at Skywalking Pod for Twitter and Instagram. Make sure to check out our reels because we've recently shared some reels from food from the Disney 100 celebration, food from Sweethearts Night, events, like all kinds of things, characters, like what the characters look like, all kinds of things from the parks. And also, Courtney and Kelly Turkel got to go to a preview of the new Super Mario Nintendo World at Universal, and they shared some reels and some posts from that, which we also were collaborators on. So we shared those posts. So make sure you check that out. All right, you can also find us on Facebook. We are Skywalking Through Neverland. Just search that and join our group, like our page, and you can also email us, share@skywalkingthroughneverland.com.
Now, don't forget to stick around for bloopers and other fun bits that didn't make it into the show. And
always remember
to never put sleeping pills in the cream of kitties.
And don't feed kitties cream.
And don't murder kitties.
No.
Don't murder any animals.
And if you want to get someone's will, make sure they're dead before you try to murder whoever is in line for the will before you.
That should be a t-shirt. So there you have it. Once again, don't harm animals. That's what this whole episode's all about.
Yes. All right. Bye, everyone. We love you all.
Oh, Kelly said it.
Oh.
Skynet.
Yes, she did. Thank you, Kelly.
And Kevin. Oh, where'd it go?
Oh. Oh, my.
I'm one with the Force, and the Force is with me. And Kevin also said, Journal of the Wills. Boy, we tried to work that title.
It just doesn't really work, yeah.
Yeah, it didn't really say anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, there you have it. I got to go to the dentist now.
Yeah, oh, I'm sorry.
So we'll see y'all later.
Yep. Bye, everybody. Woo.